All right, everybody, welcome back. It's been a little bit of time here. Sorry about the voice. I'm sick at the moment. But we'll skip the whole long introduction. The project we're working on today is this 450B dozer again. Using it up the street, got about 14 hours on it and it stopped steering. Bit the bullet, decided to bring it back down, tear it all apart, do the steering clutches. So on this side, I will say I've completed this side. Got it all back together, rebuilt everything, and this is basically going back together on this side. What I want to do is I'm going to videotape this side just to show you guys how it's done, and then this way you can use this as reference. I have already gone ahead and split the track, just so you guys are aware. You can find your master pin by looking for the pin that has a dimple or like a divot in the center of it. And sometimes you'll also see a little extra weld on those. So if there's weld, grind it off. These things come out of here really easily if you have an air hammer and you put some heat to them. I use my oxy torches. I mean, I probably only did 45 seconds to a minute on each side of the pin. Hit the air hammer with it, comes right apart. I haven't picked any of those shims up yet because it's still hot. So we're gonna take off the sprocket next. We're going to start prepping. We'll have to take off this cover, take out this plug, take out this plug, take off this cover for the final drive. And just to show you a few of the parts that we're going to be taking out, this is going to be the shaft that we pull out behind that cover for the final drive. There'll be some bearings. There's the cover for it. And then once we get that stuff out, you can see on this side, there's long bolts that go through the final drive housing. Here. We'll pull those out, hook that up to the excavator, pull it out, get that off, and then we can start disassembling everything in here, take the drum out, and get that rebuilt. I went with the heavy duty clutch discs this time. Last time somebody did this, they just put the fiber ones in. So this is materials from the last one. You can see all the pressure, or the plates were all rusted, and the brake bands were definitely worn. They used some cheap aftermarket ones last time. These new brake bands are like the older style where they're riveted in, so they should hold up a lot better. So I'll get you propped up, we'll start tearing this apart, and then when we get into the good of it, rebuilding it, I'll bring you back in, we'll talk about what we're doing, and we'll go from there. All right, so I wanted to show you guys something real quick. I noticed when I was taking this apart that the inner race, I'm sure it's really hard to see with this camera. The inner race is actually split on this bearing, so I had to get a new one. Silly me, I thought it was only split on one side, but both sides were split. So waiting for a second one of these, but for the time being I can at least put this side together. But it's just a different style bearing failure that I personally have never seen in the stuff that I'm working on. I feel like that's pretty significant to be broken like that. So we're gonna get that swapped out and keep putting everything back together. All right, guys, we're back. I don't know exactly how much of this I filmed, but we did just finish up. We got the steering clutch is completely done, adjusted, put back on, battery box, hydraulic oil, diesel tank, tracks back on, tensioned. One thing I did notice as well, we had a broken bolt down here, so I got that out and replaced it. But now's the true test. We're gonna prop you guys up and we're gonna get set up to track it out of the garage, give it a little test and make sure everything works. So clearly we did something right. You just saw us push into that pile. Both tracks were spinning, steers left and right with ease. I have a brake pedal now, so I don't have to rely just on the levers anymore. Overall, the machine's running really well. So it's been a long process, and I really thank you guys for following along. If you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and we're getting very close thanks to you guys' support. If you have any questions on any of this process, like I said, I know I kind of skipped a lot of the parts. A lot of it's just taking shit apart and putting it back together. But if you have any specific questions, I can help at this point. Just drop a comment, and I'll do whatever I can, even if I have to maybe send you a video or something that I might have taken along the way, but didn't get included because it was on my phone. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.